If you've driven by the church this week, you have probably noticed that we're getting a new roof on the sanctuary. This has me thinking, what is it that makes a church to you? What makes a sanctuary a sanctuary? You may have heard and know that old hymn, I am the church, you are the church, we are the church together. Or perhaps you prefer that song, Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary. I'm not a singer, by the way. But if you and I are the church, and we can be a sanctuary for the Lord, what is the defining characteristic? The church building is getting a new roof. We had carpets cleaned this week. There's a lot of work going on. And so, if we're the church, why spend money on a building? If the church is a building, why should I or you prepare ourselves to be a sanctuary? You may notice that today is Thursday, and the midweek devotional is typically posted on a Tuesday. Or not a Tuesday, a Wednesday. See, sometimes we even make mistakes. But that's relevant to my point today because sometimes life can be so full and wonderful, and in the same moment can feel chaotic. We can get hurried about with things on the to-do list, or we can find ourselves feeling the opposite. We can feel empty or aimless and not know what to do next. In both situations, God's presence is what can bring us strength to make it through. And sometimes the peace that we need to get ourselves reoriented with God. Sometimes God who lives in you can, through your presence, be the thing that brings that strength and peace to another. And sometimes our church building can be that as well. But what is it that turns a building into a church? Or a room into a sanctuary? What is it that connects us or the building to God? Ephesians chapter 2, verse 21 and 22 says, In him the whole building is joined together and rises to become a holy temple in the Lord. And in him you too are being built together to become a dwelling in which God lives by his Spirit. You see, surely God's presence is everywhere on this earth and within all people. And yet sometimes work must be done for God's presence to be felt in a particular place or through our lives. The sanctuary isn't just the building. It's you and me. And just like this roof needs work, sometimes we do too. The good news, the gospel for us is that the builder is the Lord, and the builder has not given up on us. It's exciting to see the physical restoration happening through the roofing work and carpet cleanings and all sorts of things that are done to care for this facility. And as I have watched this work be done, I'm encouraged that God is doing the same thing in you and I. So, my friends, let's keep building together, hand in hand with the Lord. God bless.